My name is Jennifer Frederick. I teach 5th grade at South Beauregard Upper Elementary, and this is my lesson on adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Alright, class?
Yes.
Today we're going to review our rules really fast. Rule 1.
Follow directions quickly.
Rule 2.
Raise your hand for permission to speak.
Rule 3.
Raise your hand for permission to leave your seat.
Rule 4.
Make smart choices.
Rule 5.
Keep your dear teacher happy.
Thank you very much. Okay, now, this morning we are going to do a lesson on modeling. We're going to model adding and subtracting of fractions with unlike denominators, okay? Last year, you learned how to add and subtract with like denominators. So this year, we're going to learn how to add them with unlike denominators. Unlike denominators, remember, are different units of measurement. All right, so this is our big picture. Why is it important to know how to add and subtract fractions? I want you to talk with your partner about that question right now. Why is it important to know how to add fractions with unlike denominators?
Usually it's going to be like 8 12s.
Class?
Yes.
Really great discussions. I heard lots of different things with cooking. They were talking about measurement. And over here they were talking about building a table, okay, and using measurements, all right? So second question, why do we need to make sure the denominators are the same before we add or we subtract them? Why do they need to be the same? Discuss that with another partner. Alright, let's go to our rubric, okay? We use this to level to see our outcome. I cannot add or subtract fractions at a level 0. I wouldn't even know. It's like Greek on your paper, like a completely different language, right? Okay. Level 1, what does that look like? Discuss that with your group. Need a little help. And that's adding or subtracting fractions. Now, this is all with unlike denominators, okay? If I'm in a level 2, what would that look like? So today, we're going to model adding and subtracting fractions. Why? To be able to complete our station work successfully so that we can, in the future, add and subtract mixed numbers, okay? So that's where we're kind of going with adding and subtracting fractions. All right, so how do we add or subtract fractions? Let's learn. Alright, I need you to stand up. Step 1.
Step 1.
Find the common denominator. Step 2.
Step 2.
Rewrite the problem.
Rewrite the problem.
Step 3.
Step 3.
You remember step 3?
Yes.
Do the operation. Okay, we're going to add or subtract. And step 4 is simplify. Very good. Okay, I'm going to do this one for you. This isn't my turn. Okay, first step, find a common denominator. And I'm going to do that by butterflying. So we have 1 times 8, which is 8. 3 times 4, which is 12. And then 8 times 4, which is 32. Okay, so I just found my common denominator. What is my common denominator? 32. Very good. Rewrite my problem as 12 over 32 plus 8 over 32. Now I'm ready to do the operation. 12 plus 8 is 20 over 32. Now, this can be simplified. There's 2 even numbers here, okay? So I'm going to T-chart 20, and I'm going to T-chart 32. That's 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. Thank you very much. And 32 is 1 times 32. I'm going to change my color here. 1 times 32, 2 times 16. Anything times 3?
3 times 8.
3 times, that would be 36.
Well, it's 4 times 8.
4 times 8. Anything times 5? Anything times 6? Nope. Okay, I think we're done. 7 and 8. Okay, so our greatest common factor is
4.
4. So I'm going to circle 4. I'm going to circle 4. Factor is 5. Factor is 8. So simplified, it is 5/8.
That would be 60, 72.
What kind of problem? What kind of results was this? But what type of fraction is that? It's improper. So can you find up there which one is an improper to a mixed number? What can I do?
And what was his leftovers? What did he do with that?
Here we go. Number 2, answer that one. Number 2 that was on your paper. Give me that answer. Alright, 14/15, that's 14/15, 14/15, 14/18, and then someone typed theirs upside down. 14/15. Okay, so let's see who answered what. I want you to answer 1/4 minus 1/7. 1/4 minus 1/7. Don't forget to level your learning.
Is 1/3. 1/3 is less than. Less than.
So I have right here, I have 2 9 plus 1/3. 2 9 plus 1/3. Liam, like you already working that problem. You're already working that
Oh, well, we can just do it tonight. So number 2. Rachel, wait. So, wait, where did it know? Plus, you can't even have half figures if your denominator isn't. So plus number 8. 9. Avery, check to make sure we haven't done it all. Okay. We haven't. We've done 8.
Okay, you're butterflying. You don't need to because you are going to have the same denominator. Okay, so you just need to do the operation. Now, 3/6 is not simplified, so let's talk about
Adding fractions. 3
Alright. Last year we learned how to add and subtract like denominators correctly. Yes. Okay. So today we're going to practice some of that. Notice is that they both have the same denominator, right? So do I need to find a common denominator? No. Okay, so what can I do now? No, I don't need to find a common denominator, so I don't need to multiply. Okay? So I just need to do my operation, which is addition. Now what do I add? 5/6 plus 1/3. Okay. Now, these do not have common denominators. How can I find a common denominator? I can butterfly. Is there another way, Mason?
What are you talking about? I got 46 over 48. Is that look, 30? 8 times 5 is 40, and you get 6.
Alright, add this together. Because this is worth 6.
That's what I got. Let me read it. Let me read it. 8
So can
times
I
5
add
is
those
40,
together?
and then we're subtracting 30 minus 6.
So what I need to do is I need to find a piece. I need to make these denominators or the pieces the same so that I can.
Let's just look over it.
We have to think of it like a pizza box. Okay? And we're trying to fit these fractions into the pizza box. And we want it to all be even, the same. Okay? So to make them the same, we have to find a common denominator. And there is a common denominator between 6 and 3. Yes. Alright, today we're going to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. Unlike denominators mean that they are different size pieces, okay? So I need to make them the same size, and I do that by finding a common denominator, okay? Alright, and I can do that by doing 2 things. You remember our 2 things we've been learning about? How can I find a common denominator? What's one way, Kinley? Not to simplify. Yes, we can multiply. Multiply. Is that what you were thinking of?
Yeah.
Multiply. And he's thinking, is there a number times 9 that equals 3? Or is there a number times 3 that equals 9? What's the other way I can do it? What's the other way? I can butterfly it, okay? I can make our pretty little butterfly. Okay? Do I care which way you do it? I don't really care which way you do it as long as they are the same. Okay, they have to be the same. Okay, so here we go. We have our first problem, and it is 2 9s plus 1/3. Okay, 2 9s plus 1/3. And what does that equal? Let's work this problem out. Check your multiplication here.
Well, why actually?
It's 9 plus 9 plus 9. At the bottom of your denominators. Alright guys, and we get 15 18ths. That's what you got. I mean, 15 27ths. I'm sorry, not 18ths. I was looking at her answer. 15 27ths. Okay? Now, that can be simplified.
Yeah, I simplified it.
Okay, and you already simplified it. Very good. Alright, and this is an issue that we're all having still is simplifying. I know it's a little rough, okay? So we're going to T-chart both of these, okay? And we're going to factor them. So we get 1 times 15. Is there any number times 2? Any number times 3? 3 times 5. I always have to write this one. Alright, is there any number times 4? Times 5? 5 times 3. Any number times 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. 15 times 1. Okay. Alright, let's go to 27. We have 1 times 1. Oh, Lord, y'all. 27. Is there any number times 2? No. Well, if it's not even, remember, 2. 3 times 9. Any number times 4? 5. 6. 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3. And then we're going to go all the way back to 27. 27 times 1. Now, we're looking at our column and we're finding the greatest common factor. So the one that's the greatest they both have, which is 3. So I'm going to circle 3 here. I'm going to circle 3 here. I'm going to go my factor next door. And this equals 5.
Exactly what I got last week.
Okay. I want you to try number 2.
Oh. Put up, wait.
Hey, Kelly, what'd you get?
9/10.
She got 9/10. Is that what you got?
I did that too.
You got 9/10, so we're all in agreement that it's 9/10. Now, can 9/10 be simplified?
No, ma'am.
No, it cannot. Very
Only
good.
10 can be simplified. But 9 can. Yeah, that's why.
Well, 9 is divisible by 3, right?
Yeah.
But is 10 divisible by 3? No, it's not. So that's why it
It's
cannot be
visible by
simplified.
2 and 5.
Right. Okay, let's do number 3. 1/4 plus 1/6. 1/4 plus 1/6.
I mean, we'll put it on the 10 and 1/5. Okay, and then it's be simplified. Do it tonight. Wait.
Rocking this. Good job. And y'all are already doing your t-shirts and everything. Awesome. Okay, so Raina, what'd you get?
2 times 3. 10
Okay. And you know that it can be simplified, right? Okay, and so what's it simplified? That's what you're working on right now? She got 10/24 and she's simplifying right now. Is there any number times 3? Okay, and let's do number 4.
They're in order. Yeah, I'll wait. Are we adding or subtracting? Are we adding or subtracting? Okay, equal 1/6.
Bailey, what you get? She got 19/20ths. What can you tell me about 19/20ths, Steve? It cannot be simplified.
I mean, 20 can be simplified, but not to 19.
Right. Okay, and let's think about on a number line. Would that be greater? Like, would it be closer to half or a whole? 19.
A little close to the whole.
It would be close to a whole. Why can we?
Because 19, if you add 1, it's 20, and it'll be 20, 20 is one whole.
Exactly. So 19/20ths on a number line would be closer to one whole because she said you add one more and it would be 20/20ths would equal 1. Okay. All right, let's do one more and we should be about finished. Class?
Yes.
Grace, you wanted to answer? Okay, so what situations did y'all talk about?
We talked about like building fences and like if you want to make something like a sweater, you have to know how like you have to measure the person and see how big they need it or something.
Okay. All right, and our last one. What jobs do you think require you to work with fractions? What jobs would require you? Talk with your partner about those jobs.
This kid wanted
Class. Cameron. What jobs?
Like construction, cooking, measuring.
Very good. What about being a teacher? All right, guys, let's bring it back to our level. Okay, let's level this out. Right now on your paper, you're writing what level you are. How do you feel you are about adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators? Now, discuss this level with your partner. Wait, don't talk yet. And I want you to ask them a question about today's lesson. Let's go. I'll give you a little more thinking time.
Yeah.
Josie, what question?
She asked me
Okay, well, what question did Zoe ask you?
if I'm good with simplifying.
Okay, she asked you if you were good with simplifying. Why is that important to know how to simplify?
Because sometimes we will end up with fractions.
Big fractions. And whenever you say big fractions, what do you mean by a big fraction? What does that mean?
Like you could end up with 1,500 over 180.
Okay. And what do those pieces mean? Like if you get a big denominator, what does that mean? What does the pieces mean? What does that mean, Carter?
It means that they're getting smaller.
That means they're getting smaller. Remember that the bigger the number is at the bottom, the smaller the pieces are. The smaller the pieces are. Okay. All right, guys. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you so much for being cooperative today. You met all of my expectations for you guys. All right. Thank you.